The Moody's is celebrating continuously. We are excellent towards 50 years and beyond the tourism industry.
I am in this industry because I love doing it. I love hotels, I love resorts, I love hospitality, and I love taking care of guests, and I love taking care of my team. And I enjoy it every single day.
වර ඕපන් එන්වර්මෙන්ට් එක මේ මසකයක් පුරවැනි අනේ හැම ෆැසිලිටි තබ්බස් වරන් හා ඇක්ටිවිටි තබ්බස් වරක් ගින
केवल डिफरेंट कल्चर मी हूँ नदी माँ में तो वर्किंग एनवायरनमेंट होगा ये मैं उड़ेंगे इंटरेस्ट बाकाम के आम तब के मी हम दस सुनता
One of the fundamental beliefs that I have is that this is one of the best jobs in the world. The good thing about this industry is that we don't stand still and say 20 years ago these are the jobs we had and that's exactly what we're doing now. No, completely different. In our industry, what's relevant today may not be relevant tomorrow. This is one industry globally where they develop people every single day. Training happens every single day. And you will be inspired because they will give you the opportunity.
There's a lot of opportunity to learn. I always tell my line staff, my supervisors, you have a course you want to do. This is why you want to do this. We will help you to go that next step, to learn that next step as well.
I know of resorts and organizations where they have sent people to some of the best universities in the world, like the Cornell in the US, or even programs that are out in Singapore. The resort invests, and these are extremely expensive programs. When you join this industry, you may not have an idea of exactly what you want to do or how long you want to stay. But the knowledge and the skill that you gain in this business, in this industry, you can apply anywhere in the world in any other job. In this business, if you work and if you give the time it needs, you will save a lot of money. Accommodation is provided. The food is provided. By the way, world-class food for 3 meals. Entertainment provided. Unless you go and pay something from a shop or from one of the cafes, you actually save your entire salary. You don't pay rent. This industry will help you to create a personality within you that you will be kind to other people. The world needs more kinder people. This is an industry where you are required to be cheerful. And you have the power to join this industry, not just because you want a job. You're going to create amazing memories, and this itself will help you to develop yourself. A wonderful person like you deserves to be working in this industry. You see, in the resort, basically 3 things that happens on a daily basis. Before the guest arrives, we get engaged with the guest. We connect with the guest. This is normally what we call as a pre-arrival experience.
බොඩක් මියන්නනි කෝස්තා ගෙස්ටුම් මිකොළම් බුකින් හද්දාදම් එම හද්දාලා ගඩීග අහරුම අබදොස් ඉස්කම දෙන් ජෙහෙන ගෙස්ටුමිහාගේ needs and wants එම රිසර්වේෂන් ඒජන්ට්ගේ හයිසියතුන් ඒජන්ට්ු නිම්මන් ජෙහෙන ඩිසිෂන් එකේ අබදොස් ගෙස්ටුමිහා සැටිස්ෆයි කොල්ලදේ room accommodation, meal plan, seaplane transfer information take.
So this is the sort of the pre-arrival, and you had the front office involved, the guest experience service team is involved, the sales and marketing is involved. And the second thing is during the stay. The experience starts when you land at Malé International Airport. From the airport lounge, the airport team, arrival at the resort, the guest relations, the receptionists, the reception services, the check-in process, the resort tour, going into the villa for the very first time, seeing this beautiful view, the villa itself, the amenities that is provided by the kitchen department, the F&B service. Maldives, we have one of the highest average length of stay. Why Maldives industry is so special? Every employee plays a part to make it happen. So start with the gardeners. They wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock, they'll go and clean the beaches. So when the guest wakes up, sometimes they even surprised who actually clean the beaches. Then you have the restaurant service where they provide your breakfast. You have the pool and beach service. You have the lunch service, the excursion activities, the water sports, the dive center. I mean, you name all these departments. During the stay, it's the job of everyone to make the guest a happy person. People are not coming here to buy something. They're coming here to get these amazing memories. You're creating what I call as an emotional connection every single day. And you have that opportunity to create. I mean, what a better job than this? And the third thing is, as they depart. And towards you come to your end of the stay, there's also a lot of things that happens. Front office will have to prepare their checkout experience. They have to send the bill to the villa. They have to do the last sort of rituals or experiences that you're supposed to do before you depart. And after the departure itself, the job is not done. Almost every resort in the Maldives, there's a follow-up system in place where someone will send them an email to ask for the feedback about how was their stay, and most of the guests will respond. The resort will reply back again to them. So this is usually done by the executive officer. So in some cases, the reservation or session marketing. This is exactly how our resort operates. And every department, every single one, every profession is an important profession. Of course, in every organization, you need to have an organization structure. There will be people with different job titles because that's how you create discipline in the organization. But here in this industry, unlike many other industries, everyone plays an important role. For example, you see this arrival lineup that is welcoming you, as you can see from this. Every single day, every time when the guests arrive here, you will find this from our general manager down to most of the senior people will always be here to do that. I can tell you, in some of the best 5-star hotels in the world, you will never meet the general manager, even if you stay for 10 days. But in the Maldives, my belief is that about 80% of the resorts, you will always meet the general manager on arrival. That's how special this industry is. This is a 24-hour operational industry where there will always be people that help the guests to do whatever they want during their stay. Any job that you want or that is a dream job for you, it is available. Front office. In the front office, you have various job opportunities such as a receptionist, a guest services agent, a guest relations officer, front office administrator, or various administrative roles that you have. We have team members who are exclusively trained on looking after our guests. Sometimes these are called as guest relations or butlers. When the guest arrives, they create a personalized program. So there's at least about 20 different job scopes and 20 different job profiles in the front office itself. So if you're someone who wants to be out in front talking to people, front office is a great way to start. Now then look at housekeeping. This is where you prepare the room for the guests, you have the laundry, you have the public space and the general accommodation. Under housekeeping, we also have the landscaping service where you're able to keep the resort, beaches, the greenery. What an amazing job to do.
What about creativity? Misal ka room attendant emium guest unna me ada special decoration taki stu guestum wara balaya gana wara hingama jega then laundry pali bala do laundry pali ki kantataka itura daswan machineries kantataka eka kantataka daswan misal ka laundry public area and public area and housekeeping mini buying coordinators then plus supervisors above hama hore reach ko fawara kina kutin bismitaga
Maldives is where on an average, every resort, you have at least 3 restaurants. In some resorts, there's 12 restaurants, which means you will need a lot of waiters, a lot of servers, a lot of kitchen employees. And of course, in F&B service, kitchen works together. In the kitchen, you have the hot kitchen, the cold kitchen, where normally they prepare all the salads and the starters. You have the pastry, which is, an area where I know a lot of the Maldivians, especially in the culinary area, are interested to join. A great opportunity. We also have the stewarding area, which is focused a lot on the cleaning, on the hygiene standards of the resort, making sure the food standards are maintained. Over the last few years, there has been some very new jobs that's been created. For example, a food technologist, somebody who is responsible for testing the food. And in the food and beverage, you even have digital analysts now who could actually analyze how many guests interact using various apps that you have. Then I look into other areas like reservations. In the reservation, you have reservation agents, you have sales executives, you have event executives, you have the sales and marketing, you have the public relation, you have the communication experts. We also have our executive offices where you have a lot of opportunities as administrative staff, administrative employees, executive officers. And then when we look at the security, the maintenance, the maintenance team in every resort in the Maldives is huge. You have employees ranging from 20 to 100 in some places. Electricians, plumbers, AC technicians, the technical experts in maintaining the powerhouse.
We have over 300 or more than 500 actually positions that are support staff, that are back of house staff. And they are the bones, they are the basis to run the backbone of the whole resort. You can come as a trainee electrician, you can come as a trainee plumber, and we can teach you. For me, I believe that those back of house positions are much faster to move up.
And then when you look at it further down to the various other areas, you have the boutique, you have opportunity as shop assistants, sales assistants, kids club, teens club. So if you're somebody who loves looking after the kids, you have that opportunity available too.
වර බෑවරු කංකන් එබුහුරි කූරෙදෙන්දො මෙහරේ කුජ්ජකු මිසෑකන් හම ප්‍රෝග්‍රාමින් බේනුම් මඤ්ඤා හම හොස්පිටැලිටියගේ සෙබුහුරි හම ප්‍රෝග්‍රාමර්ස් ගෙන්ගුලේ රිසෝට්ත එහෙන්නූනි security analystuන් or hardware specialistun, network administrators or network engineers hama සෝටකං සුරිහා කම experience කොල්ලීම තිමන්න specialize වාණී දැන් network engineer එකක්ෂේ or security analyst එකක්ෂේ ඒගොත වරස්තලිකම resort එක IT එක work කරනවා.
Due to the digital revolution that we have experienced, hotel industries are also becoming quite friendlier with digital systems. In hotels, in the IT department, now they even have a digital expert, a marketing digital expert, or human resources. The data analytics is a big area. Dive center, water sports, jobs that young people like you and the future of this country would want to do always. Let's say you are somebody who loves swimming, who loves to be in the water maybe 6 hours a day. Executive department is the area where you can guide the guests, take them on the boat to see the beautiful marine life in the Maldives. I mean, it has to be done by the Maldivians. And in resorts, you get opportunities to learn. I know many Maldivians that join without any knowledge of that, and yet they now have the title of marine biologist. Let's say you are someone who loves art, painting, crafts, or creating crafts, or doing things using recycled products. At least in 25 or 30 resorts in the Maldives in the last 5 years, there's arts and craft studio. Let's say maybe you're somebody who loves doing interior designing. In the resort, continuously you have opportunities to do this. Opportunity that you have in this industry to really practice what you love doing. What is needed for you to join this industry? These 3 things that you must have: discipline, the dedication, and the open-mindedness to learn. It's not about how you look or the energy. Of course, along the way you will develop those things. What's the mindset that you bring when you come to work? Do you want to just take a job because it just gets paid? Or do you want to put the energy and effort of whatever it takes to get the job done? I think then you have that mindset I'm talking about. The second thing is attitude. Attitude is how you show yourself to other people, the way you listen, the way you talk, the way you keep your tone, the way you respond, the way you accept other people's feedback.
මිදායිරයි වන්නාක අනෙහෙන් ඩිග්‍රියෙන් වුණේ ඩිප්ලෝමායේ ඔන්නාක කොම්හෙන් මජබූරෙන් වුණේ හම එකුජ්ජෙක්ගේ හොරි හුනරු මිදායිරාගේ හම එයින්න කොම්මස් දිමාලකුම් එකුජ්ජකෙම කමුදා දිමාලකුම් හම කුරිය දාම් විදියුමුගේ ෆුරුසත්තන් ඉබ වර බෑවරු.
We would rather have a Maldivian, a young Maldivian here at every role that is possible. I would never bring an expect band, I would never hire an expect photographer. I would always look for a Maldivian. If I can't find one, then we don't have one.
In the industry of hospitality, every resort in the Maldives, what you bring in, your heart, your mindset, and the attitude makes a huge difference. If you're interested, and I always say that if you're committed, no one can stop you in this industry.
අනේ මිහාරකු අනේ අලගොන ගබුදෙන්න කුරම් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රී ගෙදර වන්නක උඳගු වේදානකම කැන් ඒ මිහාරු අනේ හම්බුනානම අනේ පුරියවර රිසෝට් තබ්බ සලගොන මින් ඉතරේක මිහාරු වරබොඩ ගිනවෙගෙන් ඉවදේ.
We need you to come to see us. We need you to come to apply. We need you to go to the job forums, speak to us.
මිදායිර ඉන්ට්‍රෙස්ට් උන කුදින්න හම බුණදානේ මී අස්තු වරස් සාලි දායිරායිකේ හම මසක්ක කොල්ලම් වන්න
opportunity එබ කෙරිගෙන් හම මී අන්නාන කුදින් බේනුම්.
And if you want an environment that you can grow in, that you can learn, that you can develop yourself, it's a big environment, You have the beaches, you have the beautiful beaches, you have the sunset, you have the sea around you, and you still get the job done and you do it day in, day out. Just take the next step, because only you can take that step to seek out the opportunity, and the rest we will do for you.
Do you have an interest? Do you have a desire? You have something that you believe, a dream that you want to do? This industry can make it for you.